What is up, my YouTube family? We are back with another video this week. Today, I want to talk to you about relationships. Now, in 2024, I spent a lot of time with my boy, Nick Leisure, an awesome director, and he got me introduced to a whole bunch of people in the industry that he knows, good friends, family to him, man. He's like a big brother to me and, you know, a mentor, but a big brother, man. He's my family. And during this time of, you know, going around with him and stuff, I started to realize, like, everybody talks about money and chasing money, and yeah, it's great, but man, the relationships, that component is so valuable, you know, next to time. I think time is the most important currency that we have, but man, relationships are right there neck and neck with it because it allows you to do so many things that you never thought possible. Everyone likes to talk about, I started from the bottom, I did it by myself, and, you know, I don't want to thank nobody. That's all bullcrap, at least in my opinion. My personal opinion is nobody gets to where they're going by themselves. It's one of the reasons I think that I'm so humble with everything and why I talk about us building something here, because I don't build it myself. If you guys don't watch the content, or you don't share it, or you don't talk to me, or you don't engage, then it really is just there for me. I'm just shooting stuff for myself, and that, I don't know. I think that's like a crazy person. I mean, I make it for myself because I'm inspired to do so, but I want you guys to receive it and be entertained by it, you know? And then on the other hand, I mean, there's plenty of stuff that we shoot now, like the great short we shot Friday. I'll put some pictures up so you guys can see it. I mean, finding locations in film is essential. And if you don't have that, it can cost you a lot of money. And just to do some of the exercises and the practices that we do, man, those things can add up quickly. Trust me, I know. Relationships are so important. So make sure you keep people close to you is what I want to say. You know, don't squander them and don't, you know, blow people off and feel like, you know, you just write people off because they make small mistakes or you guys just don't get along with something. It's much deeper than that, man, because it propels and takes you on further in life. You know, my old mentor used to tell me all the time that in the business, at least in the 80s and the 90s, it was like, you never know who the next Sony executive is going to be. You know, he knew a guy who literally was down on his luck, struggling, not making money. And man, it was like a couple weeks later, this dude was running a major production studio. And I mean, he remembered everyone who dogged him out. And that's just the way it is. And it's just not like that in the film industry. It's like that in any industry. Any career that you want to go into, you know, there's nepotism involved. You know, you can have your opinions on that. I mean, I know I do, but there's always going to be the thing where people want to work with people that they like and people that they agree with, or people that are less of a nuisance or a hindrance. This reminds me also of the situation that just happened recently in the news, you know, last month. Well, I mean, last month can seem like years ago and with the way things are moving now. But anyway, last month when the lady who was in the art department was talking about the film for Obsession and how she didn't get paid her wage. Listen, guys, as a filmmaker, when you're on an indie project, most of the time you're asking people to do things for favors. You're asking people to do it just with their time and with what it is they can offer. You're usually paying them in food or in gas or however you can make the set or the experience the most accommodating for them. It's not personal, it's just what it is. But she signed on with an indie budget and had an indie rate. Instead of going out and dog walking and talking about how much they didn't pay her rate and how she didn't get X, Y, and Z, the strategy you should have went with was, oh, hey, check this out. I worked on this great project. Call those people and say, hey, the movie's doing amazing. It's blowing up. Congratulations. What's the next project? Bring me back on. I did such amazing work for you before, right? Let's do something else again. Or you use the hype from that and say, hey, you know that dope movie that just came out? I did that. I made the visuals for that. I made the sets look amazing. You guys want to hire me or work with me? That's how you do that. And you maintain a positive relation with these people. Even if you don't like them, you don't, you know, agree with them, man. You don't dog them in the freaking public sphere. At least that's my opinion. I wouldn't do that to nobody. But again, that's jeopardizing a relationship. And I wish her the best in her career, but it definitely messes up things in the interim. And that's all I'm trying to say. Make sure that you keep your relationships and your people close to you because it's going to help you out so much more. At least that's what I've learned. And it's helped me in the past 2 years pick up momentum and get more stuff going and get so many more things started and projects off the ground. One more thing I'll tell you guys is that I'm actually talking to someone right now, and your boy might end up on a TV show next year. Attached to a big production company. So keep me in your prayers for that. We got the new Noir Case Files episode dropping this Friday. And I look forward to making much more stuff, man. That's all I got for you guys today. It's short and sweet. At least I hope so. And I hope that you guys are getting something from these little lessons that I'm starting to throw out there. I want to make this a weekly thing to engage with you guys, and so you guys can learn a little bit more about me, also with the posts and stuff that I put up, the pictures and things like that. But thank you guys for your time. And if you stuck around to the end of the video, I thank you as always. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. We out.